What's up, One Piece fans? Today we are diving into the greatest mystery in the history of the Grand Line, the Void Century. This mysterious era, which took place between 800 and 900 years ago, saw the rise of a massive kingdom and a war so devastating it led to the creation of the world government. For a long time, we didn't know much about how people fought back then, but it's now heavily implied that devil fruits were actually created during this time. We used to think devil fruits were a modern phenomenon, but the Final Saga has finally pulled back the curtain. We now know of at least 6 legendary figures who wielded these incredible powers nearly a millennium ago. Today, we're breaking down the 6 devil fruit users, or entities with equivalent powers, that existed during the 100-year void. And trust me, you won't believe who's in first position. Number 6. The Time Traveler, Toki. First up is the very first Void Century user Oda revealed to us, Amatsuki Toki. Born roughly 800 years ago, Toki wielded the Toki Toki no Mi. This fruit was her literal ticket to survival, allowing her to skip through time whenever things got too dangerous. She kept jumping forward until she reached the era of Kozuki Oden, eventually playing a massive role in the history of Wano. Her character is a living bridge to the past, and her fruit is proof that the battle against the world government has been raging for centuries. Number 5. The Living Hammer, Ragnar. Now, this next one is a bit of a curveball. Technically, Ragnar never ate a fruit, but it exhibits the exact same powers through a unique process that existed during the Void Century. According to the lore of Elbaf, Ragnar was the hammer used by the god of war in a battle against the Sun God Nika. After the god of war died, a squirrel named Ratatoskr basically moved its soul into the hammer, turning the weapon itself into a sort of devil fruit user. Ragnar has been standing guard over Elbaf's legendary devil fruit ever since, meaning it knows all the secrets of the Void Century. Currently, it's actually aiding Loki in his battle against Imu. Number 4. The original Nika, Joyboy. Of course, we can't talk about the Void Century without mentioning the man, the myth, the legend, Joyboy. While there was some debate for a while, it's now confirmed that Joyboy possessed the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, just like Luffy. Because the real Sun God Nika existed thousands of years ago, we know Joyboy was a legitimate fruit user who could utilize the power of Gear 5 in combat. Combine that reality-warping power with his legendary Haki, and it's easy to see why he was one of the strongest people to ever live. Number 3. The monstrous 5 Elders. Next, we have the 5 Elders. While their exact powers are still a bit mysterious, the Egghead arc made it clear they are monstrously powerful. Instead of traditional fruits, they seem to possess yokai abilities granted through an abyssal contract with Imu. Even though the mechanics are slightly different, they exhibit the same type of mythical zone transformations as fruit users. We know they've been around since the Void Century because Saint Saturn was seen looking exactly the same over 200 years ago, and their deep knowledge of Nika confirms they were alive 800 years ago to serve Imu. Number 2. The Nameless Doctor, Trafalgar Law. One of the most intriguing users from this era is a doctor we haven't even met yet. We know that the Ope Ope no Mi has the power to grant someone perennial youth at the cost of the user's life. For years, fans wondered if this had ever actually happened. Well, the Final Saga strongly suggests that during the Void Century, a specific doctor used this ultimate surgery on Saint Imu Nerona. This unknown user sacrificed themselves to make Imu immortal, and their legacy is the reason the world government's leader is still alive today. Number 1. The Sovereign of the World, Imu. Finally, we have Imu. Imu has been ruling from the shadows since the Void Century and possesses an unnamed mythical zone-style ability that allows them to transform into a terrifying demonic creature. We've seen them use giant wings and a pointy tail to skewer enemies like Sabo and Cobra. But their power goes beyond just physical transformation. Imu can turn people into demonic slaves and bestow superhuman strength through covenants. As the ultimate survivor of the Void Century, Imu is the living embodiment of the secrets Oda is finally starting to reveal. The more we learn about these ancient users, the more we realize that the powers Luffy and his friends use today have roots that go back 800 years.
But which of these Void Century users do you think was the most powerful? Was it Joyboy with Gear 5 or Imu with their demonic covenants? Let me know your theories in the comments. If you want to stay updated on all things One Piece, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the Final Saga. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.